I was just about to let out one hell of a huge belch, which I would have thought would have been okay at home, but and maybe in the company of some people. But this is being broadcast. And in fact, this is Dress Rehearsal Tuesday, or April the 10th edition. So far, not a lot of people have shown up tonight, but that's understood because we just never know. Sometimes they're lined up at the door at 7 and they all want out of here by 9, and other times they show up at 8:30 and don't get out of here till 11, which sucks because then we miss out on the half happy price around the corner, which I want to make a go for tonight because I didn't really eat a lot. So I'm into it. Happy's for half. Hey, they also serve a bunch of really good beer. Some of that's local, and make sure you check it out. That's the Craig Street Brew Pub, and we're sure hoping that they get on board this year with the 39 Days of July, because I just gave them a free plug. Yeah, you all tell them to watch this. Speaking of watching, Czech TV came in on Friday, and did this. She was so enamored walking down the street with Harry Hull, who was our piano player out front, that she went and got her camera, came back, and did a little interview with him, did a little interview with people who were walking by, made it a nice little 2-minute story. Hard to get. Usually those are only 30-second, maybe 60-second if you're lucky. But we got almost a full 2 minutes about what goes on in the downtown core and how music is making it a wonderful place to be, how people are lightened up in their heart by the sound of music. And the fact that, in this case, Harry, who's a down on his luck woodworker, what do they call it? Forestry worker, is kind of at a point where, at 62, what do you do? Well, so he's at the food bank most of the time, and as he says in the story, he actually found out about the piano, came over, and that's his little safe place. He really enjoys doing it, to the tune of like anywhere from 2 to 3 hours a day. We had to get him to take a break every so often just because we were worried that his fingers would cramp up. Never have yet. Guy's amazing. Melodic, yes. Tempo, consistent. Just never stops. It's like a woodpecker that just... It's amazing how they keep it up. Can't figure it out. Sat and watched a hummingbird the other day, too. How the hell did you ever beat your wings? Maybe once or twice a day, but for the whole day? And then for the amount of sugar they drink, give me a break. I don't know. Wow. I wish I had that kind of energy. Well, I did at one time. And I think I still do somewhere deep down inside. Anyway, tonight's about open mic. And open mic in their dress rehearsal. So we invite people to come in, get on stage, and play some tunes. We usually say up to 3, but unless you're the first guy, you get 4. And that allows them to sit and perform in a living room kind of feel amongst friends, but with professional production taking place. So when they get a chance to go home and see how they worked on stage, how it felt, how they can work with that, make it better all the time, because there's nothing everyone can make it better. That's just the way it is. And one of the adages we use is you got to get your 10,000 hours in, right, if you want to be a professional at something. And the other one we like to say is don't practice till you get it right, practice till you can't do it wrong. And so each and every time you get up on stage, it's just one more better thing to do for you in your part of being an entertainer in your life, right? We're very fortunate now that Travis, who has helped us out quite a bit over the years with the 39 Days of July and just his participation in, he does karaoke. That's cool. Like when I go over there and I watch that at the wine bar, and I see the fervor that's going on. Like if you could, well, you harness it, right? It's a wonderful thing to see where everybody gets to have that, and again, proving that music is very cool, right? But he's going to be going up to represent the brewery, the Red Arrow Brewery that he works with, and they're going to have a busking time up there for about 20 minutes at a shot. So he's got 4 songs he wants to test out tonight. And we said, this would be the place to do it. Travis, come on up here and give it a shot, please. Give him a warm welcome, please.
All right. Thanks for that warm introduction. Thanks, everybody, for coming. Yeah, as John says, I work for Red Arrow Brewing Company, local brewery in the area. If you haven't been in to check out our beers, go in and tell them you haven't tried them before and you want to taste them, and they'll give you a little taster. But not that I'm recommending drinking or anything, but they are pretty good. But yeah, heading up to Penticton for a festival here, Beer Fest on Thursday. And yeah, I'm going to play a couple songs, and it's kind of an informal sort of busking vibe, so we'll see how that goes. But the first one's I'm going to do is an Everlast tune called What It's Like, and then we'll play a few more. Thanks. Oh yeah, good call. I should probably plug in first thing. That's why we have these dress rehearsal moments, eh, Tim? How's that sounding? I'll let Tim handle the volume. The liquor store begging for some change. The hair on his face is dirty, dreadlocked, and full of mange. He asked the man for what he could spare with shame in his eyes. Get a job, you fucking slobs, all he replied. God forbid you ever had to walk a mile in his shoes, 'cause then you really might know what it's like to sing the blues. 'Cause then you really might know what it's like. 'Cause then you really might know what it's like to sing the blues. Mary got pregnant from a kid named Tom, said he was in love. Don't worry about a thing, baby doll, the man you've been dreaming of. 3 months later, he say he won't date her or return her calls. And she swears, goddamn, if I catch that man, I'm cutting off his balls. So she heads to the clinic and she cops some static walking through the door. Call her a sinner, and they call her a killer, and they call her a whore. But God forbid you ever had to walk a mile in her shoes, 'cause then you really might know what it's like to have to choose. 'Cause then you really might know what it's like. 'Cause then you really might know what it's like to have to choose. Knew this kid named Max who used to catch fast stacks out on the corner with drugs. And liked to stay out late, liked to get shit faced to keep pace with thugs. Till late one night there was a big old fight and Max lost his head. Pulled out his chrome 45, talked some shit and wound up dead. And now his wife and his kids are caught in the midst of all this pain. But the way it goes, they say, when you live to play the game. But God forbid you ever had to wake up to hear the news, 'cause then you really might know what it's like to have the blues. 'Cause then you really might know what it's like. 'Cause then you really might know what it's like to have to lose. Thank So this next one's a Tom Petty track, which I've never performed live before. So thanks for being a part of that. Playing in the key of E, bit of free falling. She's a good girl, loves her mama, loves Jesus and America too. She's a good girl, crazy about Elvis, loves horses and a boyfriend too. Living in Reseda, there's a freeway running through the yard, and I'm a bad boy, 'cause I don't even miss her. I'm a bad boy for breaking her heart. Yeah, I'm free, free falling. Yeah, I'm walking through the shadows, move west down Ventura Boulevard, and all the bad boys are standing in the shadows, and all the good girls are home with broken hearts. Yeah, I'm free, free falling. Yeah, I'm wanna free fall out into nothing. Wanna leave this Prairie Lakes for a while, and I'm free, free falling. Yeah, I'm free. Oh, free falling. How's that guitar sounding out there, Timbo? Yeah, good levels there? Okay, cool, man. Coming up. Yeah, 39 Days of July. Can't wait for that. It's going to be awesome. We're going to try and get Red Arrow's taking out some advertising. Might sponsor a night. We'll see what happens there, Long John. Mm-hmm. Totally. And those Wednesday night walkabout events at the City Square stage, those have all been killer. It's great. Oh yeah, let me grab my my harmonica here for my next track. Stay there. I know it's a brown coffee. Who's that, sir? Yeah, we'll see how this one goes, Tim. This is one in particular I wanted to dress rehearse and see how it sounds, where to put the harmonica, etc., close to the mic. Unfortunately, it's an instrument you have to kind of warm up sometimes, so I'll have to figure that out. Anyways, this song's called Hey Hey My My by Neil Young. It's better to burn out than to fade away. My, hey, hey. Tale of Johnny Rotten. There's more to the picture than meets the eye. The king is gone, but he's not forgotten. But you paid for that. And once you're gone, you can never go back. And you're out of the blue and into the black. Yeah, so one more song here just to try out. Thanks very much. You guys been a great audience. Thanks for coming out. It's always a fun time here every open mic night. Wish I came down more often. There's always next time. Yeah, this is an old track, acoustic version song called "Swing Life Away" by Rise Against. For those who are into their punk rock sort of music, I haven't played it too many times, so it's one of the ones I'm really practicing here to get right. And it's got some challenging vocals, but yeah, I hope I do it justice here today. Am I loud and clear, or am I breaking up? Am I still your charm, or am I just bad luck? Are we getting closer, or are we just getting old, lost? I'll show you mine if you show me yours first. Let's compare scars, I'll tell you whose is worse. Let's unwrite these pages and replace them with our own words. We live on front porches and swing life away. We get by just fine here on minimum wage. If love is a labor, I'll slave till the end. I won't cross these streets until you hold my hand. Been here so long, think that it's time to move. Winter's so cold, summer's over too soon. Let's pack our bags and settle down where palm trees grow. I've got some friends, some that I hardly know. We've had some times I wouldn't trade for the world. Let's chase these days down with the talks of the places we'll go. We live on front porches and swing life away. We get by just fine here on minimum wage. If love is a labor, I'll slave till the end. I won't cross these streets until you hold my hand. Swing life away. 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 I'll show you mine if you show me yours first. Let's compare scars, I'll tell you whose is worse. Let's unwrite these pages, place them with our own words. Swing life away. Swing life away. Swing life away. Yeah. Thank you. And that's my 4 songs. Time check. Thanks, dude. Yeah, thanks, dude. I'll plug this guy. Thanks again.
Going up there representing the Cowichan Valley. Yahoo, Yahoo. Jared, how ready are you? Okay, like ready as in tuned and everything? No. Oh, cool. The guy's on it. He's learning. Do you mind if we go with Jared next? I think we can go with Jared next. And then it'll be the wonderful, the one and only, the ever charming, the lady who shares her burger and her fries. Her fry. This shade dame. Who someone online tonight is from Nanaimo and says, whose last name is Dame, and goes, where are you? You in Duncan? I go, let's get together. That'd be kind of cool. Made up a list of who's coming to play at the Duncan, the 39 Days of July, just in the city square alone, just those number of acts. Wow, is that an impressive amount of people that are coming. Not to be name dropping anything, but there's some pretty, that's why we pay them the bigger bucks, because they're the ones who will draw people, and they're going to be in the city square. It's up on, if you go to Facebook, you can always like the 39 Days of July. It's got its own page, and we put posts up there as we're going along, especially now, with whom we know we got confirmed is going to be playing. You got to figure it out. Over 300, we figure 333, possibly 345, when it's all said and done, number of musical slots that we program. Some of those are dance with the students. There's a few talking things that go on, but more often than not, it's about music. So you got to figure out that there's got to be at least, lunch hours. Maybe some probably gets 3 gigs over the 5 weeks. So still, we're looking at over 250 different acts that are booked to perform in Duncan in 39 days. It's pretty damn impressive. And for those of you who aren't familiar with the concept, but the week just prior to, somewhere before, we never know exactly when, but I know on opening day of the festival, we have one man who is clean shaven. I don't think it'll be me, but I know who has been every year. And then he grows this tremendously funky beard that comes back again. And you get so used to seeing a guy with a beard, then he shaves it, and you kind of like, who's in there? Then he grows it back again. Me neither. I got halfway there. That's why I was just telling everyone this is just so we can differentiate. Trevor and I went for lunch today at, a late breakfast at the corner house. And the poor waitress had never met, she's met me there. She hasn't met Tim yet, but she met Trevor today, and Trevor sat across from me. You got to imagine if you're a waitress, you walk up and you look, and like, what's this, club? Where do you guys hang out? You all from the same family? You all from Arkansas? Oh, well, enough of that. Way to go, sir. You're back. How's that band working? Have you had another rehearsal?
Yeah, I'm rehearsing with them every Wednesday.
That is so cool. I love that. Do you know the story? Yeah. Well, I don't need to tell. I'll tell you, Travis. Let's do this up. This is very cool. There's a bunch of young musicians. Dave, a dad, brings his boy, since he's about 10, 11, 12, he's been bringing him to shows all the time, right? Well, the kid's now 15, taking guitar lessons over at Duncan Music, and he's having a good time being a rock star, right? And he likes blues and stuff like that. And him and a couple of the guys at Duncan Music sort of put together a band, and they got a hold of me and wanted to know if they could come down for open mic and get up early, right? So that was going to be okay. They were going to be able to get up, but they didn't have a singer. Well, Jared here happened to be coming in from Chemainus, and he's just a touch older than them. What do you say? Hell, I'll do it. And he's more of like I won't say a folky, but a solo artist. That's all I've ever heard of. And he hadn't done it, but it seemed like a good idea, so they went backstage, worked on it, and when it was their turn, they got up on stage, and you did 3 songs, 4 songs?
3, yeah.
3, and it rocks, man, it works. So now what's happened is they all get together on Wednesdays over at Duncan Music, and they're putting together a band. And that's how seeds are planted. You put water on that. You do what you got to do to nurture that shit. Man, it makes my whole, whew. I try to take it to the bank, try to give it to Hydro. They won't accept it. But in my mind, it's big time,
Oh, yeah, it feels like a religious experience coming here sometimes.
Well, it fucking well is. Oh. Excuse my language. It is. No, it is fun here, and it is. I like to say it's if anything, it's a spiritual experience.
Oh, totally.
With overtones of religious cultism. Sorry. Anyway, take it away, Jared. You got 3 songs. Do you want 4 tonight? Yeah. Well, let's just stick to 3. You know, three's a magic number. So many a time I've got someone to do the, I'll do another one. They do the fourth song and it just goes, you know, there's a thing about three. No, there's a thing about three. And it's a thing of like, here's another thing. Why do they have 15-minute breaks every 2.5 hours? Right, and then a lunch hour break. Why is that union? It's not just so you get time off. It's because that time off, in those, anything over 2.5 hours, you start losing your productivity. And if you want to get the maximum productivity, you've got to give a break at somewhere along the line. And the times they've worked on when they've done all their studies is that it's about 2.5 hours. And that's why they give you your breaks. Some of them try and get you out of it, but if you want to get the optimum amount of your workers, like there's a certain pattern why things happen. And it becomes apparent as things go along. And one of the things that became apparent to me is 3 songs is a wonderful thing to do. You got 3, have fun with it.
Thank you, sir. So I'm going to start singing Stone Temple Pilots Plush. Oh, and I guess I got a story about this guitar. I brought 2 guitars tonight, and this one I don't bring out of the house very often because it was my dad's, and it's a bit of a family heirloom, but yeah, I got a few songs that have got different tunings, so yeah. And I feel time's a wasted gold. So where you going for tomorrow? And I see that these are lies to come. Would you even care? And I feel it, and I feel it, oh. So where are you going for tomorrow? Where are you going with the mask I found? And I feel when the dogs begin to smell her. Will she smell alone? And I feel so much depends on the weather. So is it raining in your bedroom? And I feel that these are the eyes of disarray. Would you even care? And I feel it, and I feel it, oh. And I feel it, and she feels it. So where are you going for tomorrow? Where are you going with the mask I found? And I feel when the dogs begin to smell her. Will she smell alone? When the dogs do find her, got time to wait for tomorrow. To find it, to find it, to find it. When the dogs do find her, got time to wait for tomorrow. To find it, to find it, to find it. Where are you going for tomorrow? Where are you going with the mask I found? find her. Got time to wait for tomorrow. To find it, to find it, to find it. When the dogs do find her, got time to wait for tomorrow. To find it, to find it, to find it. To find it, to find it. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. So this next one's an original, and it's called Castaway. It's been so long since I heard from. Been so withdrawn from a voice of treason. But I'm casting off the blame from who used to be the same as you, casting off the blame from who I used to be. Knew so well that your thoughts mean so much in my eyes. Not capture like a picture, not capture like a butterfly, but to capture as in to understand why. It is that somehow I cannot help but try. Wherever this goes, every tear that shows, if I'm not there to wipe away it shows the scars that never bled. And God only knows the path that lies ahead. All I know is I'm casting off the blame from who used to be the same as you. Casting off the blame from who I used to be. Thank you, thank you. Need to go grab a capo. All right, I'm gonna play "I Walk the Line" by Johnny Cash. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the tie that binds. Because you're mine, I walk the line. I find it very, very easy to be true. I find myself alone when each day's through. Yes, I'll admit that I'm a fool for you. Because you're mine, I walk the line. As sure as night is dark and day is light, I keep you on my mind both day and night. And happiness I've known proves that it's right. Because you're mine, I walk the line. You've got a way to keep me on your side. You give me cause for love that I can't hide. For you I know I'd even try to turn the tide. Because you're mine, I walk the line. keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the tie that binds. Because you're mine, I walk the line. Thank you. I think I got another in me, if that's okay. I was blind, but now I see. Made a believer out of me. I was blind, but now I see. You made a believer out of me. I'm moving on up now, coming out of the darkness. My light shines on, my light shines on, my light shines on. I was lost, but now I'm found. I believe in you, I've got no bounds. I was lost, but now I'm found. I believe in you, I've got no bounds. I'm moving on up now, coming out of the darkness. My light shines on, my light shines on, my light shines on. Thank you.
Hoffner. A Hoffner. Yeah, you take good care of that. Speaking of family heirlooms, our next guest is part of our family. And I do appreciate tonight that she did put up a little post saying that, hey, inviting people to come down one more time. But she does. And part of it is, I guess you're not doing the same songs you do all the time, is it?
Oh, no, I am.
Are you?
Come on.
Come on.
Come on now.
You know I am.
I'm doing the two new ones.
Oh yeah, cool.
They're going to become part of all of the same ones that I sing all the time now.
We got to convince Georgia to color her hair blue.
Please,
Could we?
please.
You work with me on
I
that?
think she'll do it.
Well, she needs more than my coercion on it.
I'll bake her a
She's-
cake if she does it.
Okay, maybe she never know. It's just got to be gluten-free and all these other things that she does now. I'm getting healthy just because she is.
That's good.
It is. The crackling of paper.
Got any jokes? Or you need it?
Sure, it's not going to fall over.
I don't know. This is why I'm thinking.
Maybe tilt it a bit more. See, we have this relaxed feeling here, which happens because it has that feeling of being in a living room. How are you going to... You have to have the picture to go with it. Oh, my goodness.
Me and Lou did that.
Good.
When?
No, I think
Oh.
good. It's like, I just don't... Yeah,
It's our friendship art.
good. I never knew that about paper. Of course, I haven't been in that situation for a long time. That I had to look at it on a... No, I never have been. I gave up because my eyesight got to a point that I couldn't read it anyway. And I'd get lost between the paper and there and the thoughts. So I realized that you just got to throw it to the wind and say what's on your mind. And hope you don't drop the F-bomb too many times in inopportune place. Although over the years, I have probably walked the dangerous line by doing this instead. I have probably, I know I don't, oh gosh, I won't even recite them. But there's been some classic foot in the mouth situations. And going, oops, oh well, you're already there, continue, because you got to get through it. Everyone's got to take a joke, right?
This place is so fucking religious.
No. Hey, careful, lady. Spiritual. Thank you, sir. Anyway, this young gal is still a young gal, a little older than when I first met her, but I put some maturity out there. Although she's had an ability to obtain that maturity in her voice and in her delivery ever since I first met her. So we here at the showroom, Dr. Ted specifically, we back you. Yeah. So you got a new color tonight.
I know. Oh.
You got her. Cool, eh?
It's pretty. Yeah. Just trying to get rid of... There's so many. Tim. He's like, oh. I'm not going to smell it because I don't know what your pocket smells like. I know what your feet smell like.
Boy, I remember I told you this is kind of like being in your own living room kind of feel. She said, okay, kids, keep it down. We're supposed to be respectable. No. So anyway, we do enjoy what she does, and I'm glad that she's out trying new songs. And the more we can get her into here while she's in the valley, the better it is for her, and the better it is for us, the audience. Take it away, please, Miss Shade Dane.
Woo-hoo. So I'm a bit sick, so just prepare yourself for multiple voice cracks. Oh, it's not sexy. It's just... Oh, Jesus. Okay. Reverb it up on the voice. I know you're going to be like, yeah, I know, I got it. Yeah, like that. Shit. You dink. Somebody say you got a new friend. But does she love you better than I can? There's a big black sky over my town. I know where you live, but she's around. Yeah, I know it's stupid, I just gotta see it for myself. I'm in the corner watching you kiss her. Oh, and I'm right over here. Why can't you see me? Oh, and I'm giving it my all, but I'm not the girl you're taking home. Ooh, I keep dancing on my own. I just wanna dance all night. I'm all messed up, I'm so out of line. Stilettos and broken bottles, I'm spinning around in circles. I'm in the corner watching you kiss her. Oh, and I'm right over here. Why can't you see me? Oh, and I'm giving it my all, but I'm not the girl you're taking home. Ooh, I keep dancing on my own. So far away, still so near. The lights come on, the music dies, but you don't see me standing here. I just can't say goodbye. I'm in the corner watching you kiss her. Oh, and I'm giving it my all, but I'm not the girl you're taking home. Ooh, I keep dancing on my own. Said I'm in the corner watching you kiss her. Oh, and I'm right over here. Why can't you see me? Oh, and I'm giving it my all, but I'm not the girl you're taking home. Ooh, I keep dancing on my own. So far away, but still so near. The lights come on, the music dies. You don't see me standing here. I don't know how to end that. Oh God. The amount of like death that's crawling up my chest right now is awful. That came out wrong. The Black Death. Oh, this one's gonna be even harder, so yeah. Shit. Now here you go again, you say you want your freedom. Well, who am I to keep you down? It's only right that you should play the way you feel it. But listen carefully to the sound of your loneliness, like a heartbeat drives you mad. And the stillness of remembering what you had and what you lost and what you had and what you lost. Say women, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you know, you know. Now here I go again to see the crystal vision. I keep my visions to myself. It's only me who wants to wrap around your dreams. And have you any dreams you'd like to sell? Dreams of loneliness, like a heartbeat drives you mad, and the stillness of remembering what you had and what you lost and what you had and what you lost. Thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. Say women, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you know. Thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. Say women, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you know, you know. I didn't plan past this. Shh. Tim, I don't know. You tell me. Lou, what? What's next? Rent story? Fuck, man. Okay. Nailed it. Fuck. That's not the one. I was only walking through a neighborhood, inside light on honey in the cold. I stood anywhere.
It's the best encore I've ever received. Jesus. Oh, love you guys. Okay, now what? Because I didn't know what to do then, so I would. Oh, I haven't done that in a while. What are the chords to that? The lyrics or whatever. This should work. I don't know if it's the right key, but I'll make it work. Yes.
You were here before. Couldn't look you in the eyes. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry, and you flow like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so very special, but I'm a creep, and I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. And I want you to notice that I'm not alone. I wish I was special. You're so fucking special, but I'm a creep, and I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Whatever makes you happy, whatever you want. I wish I was special. You're so very special, but I'm a creep, and I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Dum, da, 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 dum, da, dum, da, 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 dum.
And done. Can I go now? Good to go? Well, there was that one time, Tim. Like 2 weeks ago.
point. You have a way of doing, again, there's just, when you find your safe zone, right, and you start going, no one in the room cannot go with you. You take us all. It's a beautiful thing that happens. We just got to get you doing it more and more. We will, trust me. Shameless and relentless agitation. Hey, Jai. You want to play? You're up now. Is that okay, Tim? Oh, there you are. No, it's an acoustic. No, everything's there. No, it's all there. Well, you're late. We were sitting here waiting. You're just lucky because it's pretty soon we're going over for half-priced affies. It's the only time we get to eat. It's on half price. At least exotically, right? Other than that, it's potato chips. Waste the energy. Coolio. You've played in a lot. You grew up here and you played in a lot of bands over the years. Well, not a lot, but you played a lot.
I've played a lot. Usually in my, well, just the last couple of years, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm going to check my tuning here on my phone because this has everything on it now.
What did people do before? What did people do before we had tuners? They tuned to a piano because almost every hall and every venue had a real piano in it. Even if it was off a little bit, it was close enough. Eh? You could tell that it was off, but you know which side it was. Somebody in the band always had an ear.
I think they probably had tuning forks, but someone had to make the tuning forks. So my guess is people probably traveled far and wide to find the piano that was actually in tune to be the proper tuning fork. It's probably like a big thing to make a tuning fork that was properly tuned. And well, that's what I'm wondering. So I imagine that there was a way of trying to standardize it. Yeah.
You have it? Okay. Because that's what they do. See, your machine wasn't very good.
My machine was fine. I was just going fast.
So anyway, you've had some interesting bands that have performed at the showroom over the years.
Oh, what is the most interesting one?
Um,
Well, don't say that, but
no, there was some of your earlier stuff had a darkness to it that was invigorating in a weird kind of way.
what if I can remember any of those songs?
You never shied away from darkness.
Never shied away from the darkness? Yeah, I suppose.
That's a good thing to say. We'll have to put that in your. He never shies away from the darkness.
Never shies
of
away
music.
from darkness, eh?
No. But he brought a joy to that, and so and musicality, right, which is quite interesting. I like that. But anyway, you're gonna do some songs. You got 3. Pick them up.
All
Let's
right.
have some fun. You'll figure it out by the end of it.
I'll figure it out by the end of it. All right. Well, I think I wrote a song. It's probably my latest song I wrote. I think I even wrote a country song, so we'll try it out. You tell me if it's country enough. The day her daddy left, the worst day she can't remember. Mama always told her he was never there. When the boys come round to touch her, she smiles and puts her hand out. What she is really needing is a man. In her heart she knows he's the best thing she never had. And all she ever wanted was a love of a dad. And even when she's smiling, she still feels alone, wishing he could see how his child has grown. But he won't be coming round soon. He might as well be the man on the moon. Now the people in her life are like wind through an open window. She shuts them out anytime she can. Just crying at night, feels like the world falls down around her. She fills that hole inside with tears of despair. In her heart she knows he's the best thing she never had. And all she ever wanted was a love of a dad. Even when she's smiling, she still feels alone, wishing he could see how his child has grown. But he won't be coming round soon. He might as well be the man on the moon. Oh, she's longing for a home. Oh, she feels just like a stone, heavy on the ground. She looks up to the sky. All she ever wanted was a love of a dad. And even when she's smiling, she still feels alone, wishing he could see how his child has grown. But he won't be coming round soon. Might as well be the man on the moon. He won't be coming round soon. Might as well be the man on the moon. He might as well be the man on the moon. Thank you. All right, now I got to make a decision here. The other one's been in my head lately. It's been a long day and a hard road when you're carrying a heavy load, and the dust on my boots tells the tale of the good times and the strife that I've experienced in my life. But nothing hit me as hard as my love for you. 'Cause I was up, but now I'm down, with sadness all around. I was in, but now I'm out. I guess that's what life's about. and I've been stuck here for a while. Stuck here for a while. I forgot how to smile. I've been stuck here for a while. I forgot how to smile. Life changes, I know. There's no one to tell you where to go, and the sounds in my head take me away to a place inside, wondering if I really tried, but nothing hit me as hard as my love for you. I was up, but now I'm down, with sadness all around. I was in, but now I'm out. I guess that's what life's about, and I've been stuck here for a while. I forgot how to smile. I've been stuck here for a while. I forgot how to smile. I was up, but now I'm down, with sadness all around. I was in, but now I'm out. I guess that's what life's about, and I've been stuck here for a while. I forgot how to smile. I've been stuck here for a while. I forgot how to smile. I've been stuck here for a while. I forgot how to smile. I've been stuck here for a while. I forgot how to smile. I've been stuck here for a while. I forgot how to smile. I've been stuck here for a while. I forgot how to smile. All right, what else do I got here? Getting more chords in my songs here. I wanna wake up every morning beside you. Love the way your touch keeps me warm. In the moments just before your eyes open, my heart feels your blessing. No longer will I be lonesome. I kiss the morning with you. After my heart sleeps with your love, I kiss the morning with you. I kiss the morning with you. When I feel your breath on my body, I am so at home. You move so slow when you're waking, then I hold you in my arms. No longer will I be lonesome. I kiss the morning with you. After my heart sleeps with your love, you're around, so no longer will I be lonesome. I kiss the morning with you. After my heart sleeps with your love, I kiss the morning with you. 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 All right. Let's grab those appies. Geez, apparently I can forget the chords to my own songs. It's funny though, because I think the last time I was playing it, I played them on piano, and I'm all like.
Well, here's the nice thing: is that if you forget, how could we forget them if we didn't know them? You're the only one that can forget them.
Oh, I know. It's true.
But you did a good job of forgetting them,
That's good.
and you did even a better job of recuperating. It's recovery. It's always about recovery. That's why I have the Fred Astaire's. There was never a mistake. It was always just about recovery. Speaking of which, we're going to go recover right now. That's the end of the open mic, the dress rehearsal for April 10th. Looking forward to doing this once again next week, and the week after, and the week after, and the week after, all the way up through until the 39 Days of July starts this year on June 29th. Jam-packed, full of great entertainment. I was just posting on some of the things that were just going on the City Square stage, and it was pretty amazing. Wait till I get on to everything that's going on the other stage. Wow, over 250 performers. Or musical slots of like different bands, different musicians, different. Anyway, you'll see it. It'll be fun. Thanks very much. Take care, everyone. Jared, thanks very much for coming out again. Thanks for bringing that Hofner out. Classic. Yep. Heirlooms. I like that when that happens. And Travis, you were here tonight. Thank you very much for again, it's always about the improvement that we notice each and every time that people come down. That little bit of confidence that works and gets better each and every day. See you all later. Bye for now.
Well, sadness comes like a rolling fall out at sea. Well, silence is a drug from all these marshmallows.